Okay, I am going to take off my makeup because I am going to be comparing, like I was asked politely, to compare the Almay TLC to the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. I have two beauty blenders here. One is this color and one is this color. I couldn't find, I have a pink one like this, but it's brand new and so I don't want to open it. So I hope that this is all right. I am going to test I'll do the Almay TLC on this side. I'm going to do the Almay TLC on this side, and then I'm going to do the Physicians Formula on that side. So I'm going to use this color for the Almay, and I just did one pump, and I'm using it on this side. Let's zoom you in. Using it on this side here. If you've just tuned into my channel and you haven't seen any of my other videos, I thoroughly enjoyed this foundation. The downside to this foundation is that, oh, and I don't have any primer on. This is just straight to my face. Because a lot of times I feel like primer or moisturizer will change the effect of the foundation, and so you're not getting a really good handle on what the foundation actually does. So that is one pump with the Beauty Blender. You can see it is very minimal, medium coverage. It's a decent match, and this is in, what did I say, 260 sand. So seeing this on my face, you can see it's a little bit lighter than my skin over here, but that's because I'm trying to match it up to my neck. My neck is a lot lighter than my face is. So one pump, and I'm gonna do another little half, not even a half, but like a little bitty dot to cover up right here above my cheeks. So if you're just tuning into my channel, I have already tried this foundation out in a full review. I will link it below. And just to let you know, I love this foundation. I just wish that they had more colors, because this is second to the darkest color that they have come out with. And that's not very nice, because a lot of people are not going to get to enjoy this foundation. So now I'm going to test MLW2 in the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation, and just smearing this all over my face. You really can't tell what a pump or half a pump or whatever you're getting out, so I'm just smearing it all over my face. And I love this foundation. This has a few more shades than the Almay one, but this one does not have the pump. I feel this one is a little bit more coverage, and I feel like this had more coverage, but I also just don't know if it's because like I slathered a bunch on my face. So this, they both dried down to, they still feel a little bit tacky, just a little bit, but they have both dried down pretty decently, and I feel like the color match is pretty even. But I do, you know, I have this nasty hyperpigmentation. If you've been watching my channel at all, you know that like I have this gross thing that just wants to pop out on my skin, and it's always dry and it just always looks like shit. But that is my skin. So here's one side, here is the other. I'm going to, and you can see, you know, it's really not a fair comparison. Let's just for Pete's sake here, let's just try to cover it. I'm gonna use the pink sponge because and so you can see that it's still not getting covered. So if you want to say, well, the Almay didn't cover that, well, neither does this one. So here's the Almay, here's the Physicians Formula. Judge it by like my chin area, like my lower area. They both have this semi-matte. The Almay looks a little bit more like it has a little bit more luminosity than the let's see if I can get this better picture of my skin. Okay, here we go. So the Almay, I think it has just a little bit more luminosity. There's the Physicians Formula side, there is the Almay side. All right, so there's my face. I'm gonna finish my face and then we will test this throughout the day. See if one breaks up more than the other. To me, they both pretty much look the same. My pores are large, and it doesn't like emphasize nor does it decrease the size of my pores. My skin looks like skin still, but just a little bit more perfected, and I think it looks pretty decent. Here is my face finished, and what I use to powder down the foundation, because I am an oily girl, is I just use this Laura Geller Shimmer Down, and then I sprayed to set everything this Pure Miracle Mist, just to kind of take away some of the powderiness. I will come back to you at the end of the day, and we will just see how this held up, how my face looks, how my oils look. Right now you can see I'm very matte pretty much everywhere. I have a little bit of a sheen like on my, you know, nose and on my cheek and on my chin, but it's not like a major luminosity. It's just a little bit matte, not too flat, and right now it's looking pretty good. Almay Physicians Formula. Nothing takes away that spot, so you just can't judge that spot, okay? You have to judge from like here and here to see where my skin, how my skin looks. Does my skin look okay? And I think it does. So coming back tonight, we'll decide if these are, if one is better than the other. Okay, so I almost forgot that I was doing this video, and I was just like doing all kinds of things. I was washing brushes. See, I was washing brushes, and I've been watching Kevin Can Wait, and I completely forgot I was doing this. So, looking at my face, my blush, I cannot compare the blush. Okay, so don't look at my blush because I've been watching like this and laying down, so I'm pretty sure that's why this is like coming off and is not as pretty as this. But let's talk about how my face feels. So my forehead is greasy, but it feels greasier on the Physicians Formula side. And my chin, everything just, it feels a little bit more greasy on the Physicians Formula side than it does on the Almay side. Now, around my nose, I feel like the Physicians Formula looks better. Like, I feel like the TLC, the Almay one, broke down just a little bit worse. You know, like, it's not bad, but it looks prettier on this side. But there's, like, really no foundation left on my nose. My nose has eaten. It eats every foundation that I owned. And so, comparing these, I would just say I have still more on the TLC side, like it's lasting longer. Whereas this side, I feel like it's just broken down and my face has eaten all the foundation off, really. I mean, it's like, but I don't know. I feel greasier on this side. I feel more dry on this side. So this is still, you know, performing a little bit better, but I also was like this. So my cheeks, you can't tell, you know, my cheeks, you can't give that a good, like, judgment because you can't say, oh, well, you know, the blushes looks pretty much perfect on the TLC side compared to the Physicians Formula side. We can't compare those. Sorry. I didn't realize I was doing that until I started looking in the mirror right now. But, I mean, my eyes are a huge greasy mess, and I'm just a big old oil slick. So, comparing the two, the Physicians Formula did not hold up. How many hours? What did I say? It was about 8 hours, 9 hours, 8.5 hours, and the TLC held up a lot better. But around my nose, it broke down a little worse. So that's it, guys. I mean, I enjoy these both, but now that I've compared them, you know, side by side, I would say that the TLC is just a little bit better. My cheeks still look like I have foundation, or, you know, just a little bit perfected. Don't look bad. But I'm going to call this the winner. Oh, why don't you come out with more shades? All right, guys. I hope this was helpful. It was kind of all over the place, but sorry about that. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.